Welcome to Rain in Blue and White. I'm your host, Robert. This is the place where we talk about Penn State football and college football in general. My main goal here is to cut the bull and be as lean, mean fighting defense and as versatile as pro style offense. Let's get rolling. Okay, this week's games that I picked out and also my spread predictions of this week. Let's get started with it. Let's get started with this, giving it with the first game of the week. Ohio State and Purdue. Oh, lovely. This is going to be quite interesting. Ohio State number 3. Not seen any Ohio State games recently, but looking at everything I've seen from scores and things like that, I'm saying a 6 to 38 point spread on that game. Really, I'm not going to pick a winner on that one. Would be what I consider asinine. Okay. What, Subbies? Come on. Give me a minute here. Come on, Subbies. What? No treat? No, Texas doesn't play this week. Texas doesn't play this week. They play next week. There, go ahead. Take your treat and lay down. There we go. Okay, next game. Good old Oregon. The Flaming Duck, I will say, about Oregon. Then Washington, number 8, number 7. Well, these two usually play very late, so I usually don't watch their games, but I still kind of seen a few off and on games of them. I say this could be a 36. 3 to 20, 36. Sometimes I write weird, so it's like I'm trying to figure out, did I write a 2 or a 3? So a 3 to 36 point spread, I'd say. This could end up becoming a blowout one way or the other. So it's like, I don't know. Please help me. Because I know a lot of other fans are rooting Washington, which I don't blame them, because really, out of the whole pack, I think a lot of people do not like Oregon on that. Let's move on to the next game. Next game is BYU versus TCU. I had to do a little digging to make sure my memory is right with them. These two have been playing each other before in the past in the WAC and Mountain West before BYU went independent. Yeah, I forget what year that was. I'm not rattling that off, but of course, this will be an interesting one because both of them are religious affiliated schools. BYU, Brigham Young, of course, and then you also have TCU, Texas Christian University. So this is quite interesting. It's like you have, just in the Big 12, since BYU is in the Big 12, pretty much you have BYU, TCU, and Baylor. There's your 3 religious institutions right now. After next year, you have 4. Heck, you can have a round robin of the religious schools with Utah because they have religious affiliations in the past with the same institution, aka the Holy War. But I give that for BYU TCU game, I say that the low end 3 point spread to 23 points, depending on how well either team plays, because I know both of them kind of have the capability of scoring if the offense is running right. But this can either be a shootout that becomes real close, or it can be literally dead where it lays. It can end up blowout. The next game, number 10, USC versus Notre Dame. Oh, the battle of the Golden Shillelagh. I love myself a little bit shillelagh, don't you? Oh, man. Damn it. My Irish. Even though I have a wee bit of Irish in me. But this game, with my ex, she be going bonkers because of one reason. She is a Notre Dame fan. And thank God that's done over with on that one. But I give that a 2 to 14 point spread. How bad Notre Dame lost last week. This could be quite interesting. USC, I've not seen much of their game, so I can't say much. I've heard a lot of news and everything about these guys. I'm like, really, the competition they have been playing is not yet really stellar, so I can't really give a decision. Tubbs, relax. Okay, next. Like they'll say next victim. Okay, making sure I'm on the right one. Okay, number 25 Miami versus number 12 North Carolina. This is going to be a quite interesting game in the ACC this week. I say a 3 to 33 point spread, depending on how bad Miami plays defensively and maybe even offensively. I saw some of the messed up plays Miami did last week. What a clown show that was. I saw the clips of that. North Carolina, they've been pretty consistent, so from what I've seen, I've not seen much of their game, so I can't say much. I know they have a lot of different things that are going on for them pretty positively. So that's the reason why I said a 3 to 23 point spread. Okay, the last game of the regular set. And then we hit the wild card. Goody, Missouri, or Mizzou, the way they call themselves. And number 24, Kentucky. Oh, yes. The opposite side of the state. I spent a little bit of time in Louisville, but that's just south of Louisville to be exact. That's a.k.a. Fort Knox, Kentucky, which is south of Louisville. And we know where Kentucky, the University of Kentucky is further east. We're a little bit further west. But I gave this one a 3 to 21 point spread. Not seen either of these schools, so I'm actually quite interested in seeing how Kentucky plays, because I might end up putting a spread for the Kentucky Georgia game. I want to see how well they are, because Georgia's been Georgia over the last couple of years. So okay, move on. Okay, the last two games, the wild card games. These are going to be known as the crazy games this week. I'm giving very crazy spread predictions. Number 6, Penn State, the Nittany Lions versus UMass. This one's going to be quite fun. I say a 35 to 49 point spread. Literally, I think it's going to be a massacring of the Minutemen of UMass. UMass, I've heard in the past couple of years, is literally what we would call equivalent to dog shit. Yeah, that's a technical term, dog shit. But not in like science or anything else. This is a military term. They're dog shit. Okay, the last one. Number 1, Georgia versus Vanderbilt. This one could go into a bloodbath real quick with Georgia. This is the reason why I picked it to be a murder. I say 7 to, 42 point spread on that one. I think it's going to be a massacre, but I was like, I'll give Vanderbilt a little bit of leeway with the 3 point spread, just in case if they keep it close. But I think Georgia's going to just blow them out. It's a Georgia win. I say Georgia's going to win that, and Penn State's going to win it on the wild cards, because those ones they're blatantly obvious wins. I'm confident they're going to win and also win big. That's the reason why they're in the wild card this week. So I'll explain if. I'll also do an update on the results of the games I picked and my record before and after wildcards. As you can see, the facial hair is growing out, like I said about the chat, what I'm doing for the next 2 months. Still not shaved. Remember, 22 veterans die every day of the S word. So make sure you like, subscribe, hit the little bell notification so you know when I upload all my videos. And follow me on X, which my Twitter handle is underneath my name. Like, subscribe, and hit that bell. And we are Penn State. And for rescues, lock and load. See you next time.